Division is reporting that ISIL will be defeated in Mosul in a matter of hours, saying the Iraqi army is just meters away from what it called the final victory. For 8 months, a US-led international coalition has been providing air and ground support to the army. Iraqi commanders say the insurgents are fighting for each meter with snipers, grenades and suicide bombers. Islamic State's dominion in Iraq is expected to keep up attacks on selected targets across Iraq. Thousands of people have been killed and around 900,000 people, about half the city's pre-war population, have been displaced according to aid organizations.
He was then attended to by medical personnel. The annual 9-day Los Sanfermines festival was immortalized in Ernest Hemingway's 1926 novel, The Sun Also.
First, you see this war. Then you hear it. These are the final days of the battle for Mosul, and it's some of the most intense combat yet. In Mosul, ISIL's down to its remaining men, cornered here in the old city. This neighborhood's streets are too narrow for Iraqi tanks and armored carriers. On foot, Iraqi forces fight, house by house, room by room, inch by inch.
We're on our way to the front line. We're walking through Mosul's old city. This is ISIL's last holdout here. We can hear shots all around us. There's mortar, there's airstrikes.
Snipers are a constant threat. In buildings, the troops feel safer. In open ground, they hope to outrun the sniper. These are the Federal Police's elite 4th Division, spearheading the mission against ISIL. For all the constant barrage of mortars, the enemy remains elusive.
Every 10 minutes, an ISIL fighter shows himself. Our problem is the families. ISIL is using them as human shields.
In the maze of the old city, it's easy to get lost. No one strays from the path. Hidden bombs could be anywhere. These Molotov cocktails were seized by the police before ISIL could use them. No one knows how many more explosives are scattered across the city. A huge explosion occurs on the other side of this mosque. The police guess that it's a house bomb. An entire home booby-trapped. The Iraqi forces are moving quickly. These houses were taken from ISIL the night before. They're fighting in a brutal 45-degree heat that leaves everyone drenched in sweat. Incredibly, there are still civilians trapped in the carnage. This family managed to escape. Others remain. From a rooftop, Captain Salah shows us the surrounding battlefield. He stays crouched. ISIL snipers have their sights on this building. He hopes the operation will be over shortly. The Iraqi forces know that the world is watching them, destroying in Mosul this group that has caused so many deaths in different countries.
What is that now?
How this city will ever recover is a question for another day. Today, the mission is to annihilate ISIL. Toby Muse, CGTN, Mosul, Iraq.
Sorry.